So with this video, I'm not, expecting everyone to agree with me, because everyone has, different thoughts, and that's perfectly fine. This is just my personal view of it. So, I'm not being rude when I say this, but I don't want people to like go in the comments saying, "Oh, you disagree with everything, you're a disgrace." And this is just my personal opinion. And if you disagree, that's fine. All the power to you. This is just my personal view. So, like, Brexit, it's something that I do not like at all, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, I do not like it at all because of what's going on recently, but it's something I just want to get over with, if that makes any sense. There's this some trend on Twitter. It's called #DeathByBrexit. And it's where people are talking about how if there's a no deal, there could be like major consequences, such as, people not getting enough medicine, for example. And they would leave like a black dot on the end of their name of their Twitter account to show that, they think their lives are being put at risk. I'm one of those people because I've been dealing with a lot of mental issues recently, and like I've been like crying a lot recently. My stress levels have increased also. In public, I I'm really uncomfortable. Just today, when I went to go get something to eat, I said, could we go to the drive-thru, because it was just way too crowded, and it's really just scary for me. And that's another thing also. I always get very nervous and worried about things, including my family, because I love them, I really do. And even though I'm 17, I still feel like I'm a young man, in my 14s at least. And I'm turning 18 this year, but I just don't feel like an 18-year-old. And, I always get sad a lot sometimes. And I'm worried that one day when I go older, it's just going to, how do I say this? Change, if that makes any sense, the person that I am, from this into that's really afraid and scared. And I'm worried that in the future, it could be literally killing me. Really am worried, because life is just the greatest gift you can ever get, And also the news about they may be delaying, and the Prime Minister is being called the worst ever. I'm just saying to myself, don't even pay attention. And I'm making this video because I want to share my thoughts with you. And also just to confirm that, I'm not thinking, I know I've just said, I'm mentally feeling a bit confused, but I'm not on the edge kind of person. I'm perfectly fine, spending time with family, I'm doing stuff that I like, I'm doing my, homework, I've got, my little teddy bear here. And speaking of which, the teddy bears here, I know it may sound weird, but they are really, really helping me out, keeping me happy. They really are. And so yeah, I'm perfectly fine, in case you're wondering. So yeah, oh yeah. So I just keep saying to myself, don't get yourself involved. Don't even pay attention. Don't even read that news. But I'm just constantly seeing them everywhere I go. I'm seeing them on Google, on Twitter, Instagram, and even though I don't have an Instagram account, and on YouTube, and Apple News, basically everywhere. I'm just cannot stop like seeing the things because they just like pop up in there and like boom, what's going on? So it's really hard for me right now because I want to, you know, stay away from it because it's just making my stress much worse. And I'm worried in the future when this is done with, that people, not just in Europe, but sorry. I'm worried in the future people are gonna say that Britain is a corrupt country and is pure evil, and you know I'm worried that they're gonna think we're gonna be like, go to hell, back to your country, your disgrace. And I want you to know that when this is done, no matter what, whether you're, you know, European, American, whether race, gender, LGBT, age, anything, I will always love you. And I will always support you. Even though I may be in front of a camera, just know that if you ever need support from me, you know, or if you need me to be your friend, don't be afraid to say it, because I'll gladly help you. Do not be afraid to say it. Because, like, it's hard to say. I've been through quite a lot of change recently since I've grown up. But I used to once think that, gay people are really weird, and I also used to think that black and white relationships are weird. But now that I've grown up and become more mature, and I've realised now that it's okay to be different. It's okay to be white, it's okay to be black, it's okay to be single, straight, gay, lesbian, transgender. It's perfectly okay, because at the end of the day, we're people, you know? And it doesn't matter if you're, like I said, LGBT. It doesn't matter if you're like a woman, a man, black and white. It doesn't matter if you're single, you're a furry, etc., etc. So, yeah. That's just basically what I wanted to say recently. I know I don't usually do these types of videos often. This is probably the only video I'm going to talk about Brexit, but yeah, I think it's more than likely going to be the only one. So yeah, I just thought I'd share my views on this situation with you. You're going to be seeing a lot more happier videos, so don't you worry, and hopefully my mental health can get like better because of this, because I feel like the more I do this, the happier I get. You know, the more, you know, energetic, if that makes any sense, to do it, so the more happier I feel. And you know, with these teddy bears and the YouTube, spending time with my family, I'm slowly but surely getting better. I might even remove that black dot. So, but yeah, I just wanted to share my views with you and tell you that, you know, I'm here for you and I'll always love you, no matter what, whether we have a deal or no deal. I'll always be here for you. Okay? Cool. Bye.